How long you been with your girl?
Yeah. We've been together since 27 years.
You're still with the same girl.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She's the best. She's fucking awesome.
Don't you guys have an open relationship or something? Really?
Yeah, I heard about that. I want to know.
I mean, it's
I wanna know about
everyone has like a different take on what an open relationship is. I like to think of ours as like just an open-minded relationship where we don't own each other. I don't own her, and she doesn't own me. We've you have to read when you go into something like that. It's like you look for other things, other people that have done similar things, books, podcasts. There's a lot of people that have done different relationships than just a monogamous relationship. But when I met Danny, I told her, I'm like, I don't know why somebody would fuck the same chick for the rest of their life. Like, I can't do that. So me and Danny she knew she didn't fall in love with a fake me. She knew who she was falling in love with. Because I was myself. I talked about chicks. I was just genuinely myself and didn't lie to her. Didn't say like I don't think about fucking chicks, or I was just straight up with her since day one. And so I'd say our relationship is open, but it's not like people think. It's not like I'm gonna leave here and go fuck a chick.
Yeah,
and then
what's
go
your
fuck another
definition
chick.
on that? Yeah,
it's just whatever.
So it just happens.
It's whatever happens. Yeah, happens. Obviously, we take into consideration like if I go fuck this chick and then I have feelings for her, it's like fuck. Now that's gonna fuck up this whole relationship. The coolest thing that's probably ever happened in our relationship. Like we've had some some dope threesomes. Like those are every relationship should be okay with that. Like that's just needs to happen. But when I was at an autograph signing or fucking whatever meet and greet and wherever I was at, I was sharing the stories when people come up, take a picture, and share it on Instagram. There was this hot chick, and she shared it. Or no, I shared it, and Danny was here and messaged me. She said, "Oh, you should see if she's single." And I hit her. I didn't think so.
She said that to you?
Danny messaged me and said, "You should hit her up." And I hit her up and smashed that night. So like I wasn't gonna hit her up because I didn't get that vibes from her when she took the
told
picture.
you to smash that.
Danny messaged me and said, "You should hit her up." See,
that's very interesting.
So that was probably like
lit.
I was like, that was sweet,
crazy.
and I did it. And then I got back to Phoenix, and she asked me, said, "How'd it go?" And I was like, "Yeah, I smashed, thanks." And like she got
See how dabbed each other up?
Yeah, oh yeah, and she got a little emotional because she's like. She was like, it's just a lot of feelings come up when you're going through a relationship like that, but that's how we've grown so much together is by doing things like that, having those uncomfortable conversations to where it's just hard to even talk to your partner about certain things because you don't know what emotions are going to come up. You don't want to hurt each other's feelings, but you also have to realize you're not in control of each other's feelings.
Wait, so do you tell your girl like? If you ever like, I don't know, if you ever fell in love or like had feelings for another girl that you smashed, do you tell her that?
We broke up at one point for probably a couple months because I fucked up. I was in Vegas, smashed some biscuits and fucking,
Couple biscuits?
dude, sometimes that's the thing with me. It's hard for me to put emotion out of it. I smashed biscuits and I was like, I like her. And I fucked up, dude.
Does that happen a lot to you?
Biscuits,
Not anymore. Since that time, it has not happened anymore. I feel like I definitely learned from that and grew from that. But
what's that phone call like? When you got to pick up the phone, you got to say, "Hey, I just smashed a couple biscuits."
It wasn't a phone call. It was like when I got off the plane call. It was tough. It was very
so
tough.
funny.
She moved out, and we went our separate ways for a couple months, and then.
So it wasn't as open then.
No, it was, but it's just like I said, those emotions come up.
to,
That's gonna happen. It's not just gonna be like, hey, it's being open and then it's perfect. We're gonna deal with the emotions, and it's fucking a lot. It's harder than anything. It's harder than training camp. Dealing with those emotions, so the insecurity and the jealousy that arises in you,
it's real.
is crazy. But on the other side of that is fucking a lot of happiness.
I wonder, has she ever told you she smashed another guy and then you guys dabbed each other up?
That's a tough call.
She hasn't smashed any biscuits before, but she told me one time. Because I was hooking up with this one chick, and Danny knew we'd hooked up with her together at one point, and she was getting a little jealous. She was feeling those emotions, and she's like, I want to have sex with someone. And you know him, like it was one of my buddies.
You know him.
And so I said, who is it? And she told me. I swear to God, I messaged that kid, and I said, you know what kind of relationship we're in. I'm not gonna be mad at you if it happened. If she hits you up, you have my word. I don't know, like it was that.
Your boy.
You got a good, very like upfront. You always make things up front.
Friend is like, wow.
But he hit me back up, and he's like, okay, like he knows what kind of relationship we're in. Like we're buddies, and he said, yeah, I'll have to think about this. And we met up at a tea shop, coffee shop, talked it out. And he's like, I just don't think I could do that.
You guys went to a coffee shop?
Talked it out, you know what I mean?
I love
it's
that.
important. Communication.
I
dude.
love
That's
that.
the thing we're
100%.
lacking
Can't agree with
most
you
of.
more.
And we talked about it.
I might take it a little bit too far,
She
but go ahead.
never hit him up. It never went anywhere. But in my mind, I accepted and was okay with if she were to do that it's because it's something she wants to do. It has nothing to do with me. It's not because I'm ugly. It's not because I can't fuck her good. It's not any of those things. It's because it's something it's one of her desires that she wanted to do.
Thank God, right? Thank God it's not that.
But also it's like jealousy is the biggest motherfucker in all of us guys.